Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your favorite YouTuber, Dando Sitole. I'd like to welcome all my subscribers, returning and new subscribers. Hey my beloved, welcome. In this video, I'll be telling you about how I found out I was pregnant and how I told my parents that I am pregnant. Let me not waste any of your time and let's get right into the video. So I found out that I was pregnant through stomach cramps. I did not have any morning sicknesses whatsoever. I had like severe stomach cramps that was so painful. I couldn't bear the pain, Shem. I don't want to lie. So the stomach cramps started when I was in Durban, but I didn't really pay attention to that. Didn't think of pregnancy at that time. So when we went back home, I started having like severe stomach cramps again, and I drank antibiotics and myogel and all the meds for the stomach bug because I was literally crying. They were really painful and my grandmother was so worried about me. Fine, I googled on what causes stomach cramps and blah blah. So I found out that it could be the implantation phase of the pregnancy in the first trimester. So I thought that I was pregnant because I was using the depot prevention, right? And then I waited for my period so that I can change and use the implant or the copper IUD. I wanted to change my prevention method. Yeah, fine. I waited for my periods to come. They didn't come. So after the stomach cramp and the Google search that said that it could be the implantation phase, I decided to take a pregnancy test. So I told my boyfriend that, look, this could happen, this could be the case, so what do we do? He was like, no babe, relax, I'll go buy the pregnancy test and you can test alone, because I was not comfortable at the time to test with him being around. Fine, he bought it and he was also busy, so he bought the test and I tested. Yo. 2 lines. 2 lines, like 2 lines. I was in, I don't know how I could describe that feeling, but I cried a lot. So after crying, I went back home because in the house, I tested outside and then I cried, wiped my face, went back in. Like, it felt so weird. It was so not real. I felt like I was dreaming at the time. So I decided, you know what, let me go to Wheatley's place. Ne? I went to Wheatley's place and I got there. She's like, what's up, dog? Are you okay? I literally cried. She's asking, who died now? I cried. I cried a lot, too. Then I told him that I'm pregnant. I don't know why I was crying. It was like mixed emotions. But I was like okay and happy to have a child with my baby daddy, because we've been together for a very long time and I guess it was about time. Fine, no with the new. I went back home, chilled, and then Bay was like, you know what, let's go to the clinic and confirm that you're really pregnant. So Saturday morning we went to the clinic and I was pregnant. No blood test, nothing, just the urine test showed that I was pregnant. I was really pregnant, guys. I couldn't believe it, Shem. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, fine. The sister gave me some pain medication for the cramps and then we left. And then we didn't know what to do or what to say or who to tell at that time. So I went back home, acted normal, but deep down I knew I'ma be a mom. Fine. So I told a friend of mine, Bungi, yeah, I told her that I'm pregnant, and then she was like, tell your parents. And I was like, nope, I'm not telling anyone. I'll go to the clinic, book and go for my monthly appointments. They'll just see for themselves who get pregnant. They'll ask me, I won't say anything. Finally, days went and she kept on asking me, did you tell your parents? Did you tell your parents? Did you tell your parents? And I didn't tell them. And then eventually I felt guilty. And then I orchestrated the whole pregnancy scene of me going to the clinic and the sister telling me that I'm pregnant. Fine, my mom. So before that, we decided to tell our parents with Bay, right? And then we orchestrated everything and told our parents. So when we told them we were together, so his mom was like, oh, that's nice. Does her mom know? Like, she was actually very happy. Does her mom know? And she was stressed about my mom finding out and how she would react. So when I told my mom, I literally texted her. So the previous night I acted like I had like severe stomach cramps. So I texted her and told her that at the clinic they said I'm pregnant. I'm from the clinic because of the stomach cramp. So they told me I am pregnant. And then she was like, "Mtanduk azi." And I was like, yeah, mama. And then she called me and asked, who did I tell? And I said, no one. And then she told me to be calm, to not stress about anything. We'll find a way around everything. Like, she was so assuring, and I knew that, okay, at least she didn't act, fine. When she got home after work, when she got home, she didn't greet anyone. She literally walked in and went to her bedroom. And then I got a text from her saying, come, I want to talk to you. So I went to her. Yo, the lecture. It was this big. She lectured me and told me about the changes that I'll face, about pregnancy, and I started crying. I cried a lot, I cried and cried and cried, but she assured me that everything will be fine. I should go back to school. I should focus on finishing my course and not stress about anything. So that's how I told my mom that I'm pregnant. The journey was amazing. I don't want to lie. I didn't have like hectic things going on. Even my belly, it wasn't showing that much. So it was an amazing journey. My friends were supportive, my family was supportive, and everyone around me was really present. Even at race, like I was there, girly. I was there, girly. Like, it was an amazing journey. I really enjoyed it, even though the last trimester was hectic and I had to give birth earlier. So I'll talk about that in another video though. Fine. So how I told my dad that I'm pregnant is I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him at all because I was scared. I felt like he would be disappointed. So my mom told him for me. They met up in Pretoria and she told her that, Ntandokazi is pregnant, and he was very disappointed until now, I guess. He was very disappointed. But after, like, during my last, because I told him in my last trimester. So at that time he was supportive, and he told me that to not stress about anything and just focus kwizinto zami zesikolo. So he was supportive, but he was very disappointed, still is. So it is what it is. But the journey was amazing. So my advice to anyone who is pregnant and watching this video and would like to tell their parents that they are pregnant is tell them sooner. The sooner the better, because your conscience will be free. I didn't have to hide my belly or act like I'm not pregnant, because that was very uncomfortable. Like, the first week I felt like I was already showing, and I'd sit at home and fix my t-shirt every time I said when they didn't know. But after them knowing, I was comfortable. They were supportive, and bebengitefisa shame namanje nje basangitefisa. So I really appreciate them, and my advice to you is tell your parents sooner. Tell them sooner. And forgive yourself. If you have a child out of wedlock, forgive yourself. It's fine. Like, don't put all the pressures on yourself and not enjoy the moment. Forgive yourself, accept, and move on. Whoever supports you, supports you. Whoever doesn't, it's fine. Like, be your own cheerleader at the time and enjoy. Like, enjoy the process. Even though during that 9 months, it feels long. But after giving birth, you can see that, it was the shortest time of my life and you missed that moment. So honestly, enjoy every moment and live life to your fullest. Forgive yourself for disappointing your parents and everyone else, and then just enjoy yourself. Enjoy the process. So in my closing, I'd like to say, remain in Christ throughout the process, whether you will experience a complicated pregnancy or it's a smooth pregnancy, or you're dealing with a lot, because pregnancy comes with a lot of changes, I don't want to lie. But remain in Christ. Through it all, remain in Christ. As the book of John 15 verse 7 says, if you abide in me and my words abide in you, you shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you. John 15 verse 17. I believe that God is a merciful Father. His grace and mercy are new every day. So seek forgiveness from him, because I don't promote having children out of wedlock, but if it happens, seek forgiveness. Or if you don't want to get married, because we all have different preferences, so just seek forgiveness and remain in God throughout everything. Just remain in God despite the challenges you face. Just hold on to the promises of God and hold on to his word. Faith without works is useless. So hold on to the promises of God and abide in him. Don't just say, great is your mercy towards me, but you feel guilty because of the things you do or you have done. Accept and move on. God is a forgiving Father, and the people around you that you disappoint will also forgive you. So remain in Christ, because it is a very sensitive journey. A lot is happening. A new life is created in you, in your pregnancy journey. So it is important to remain in Christ, and above all, to love yourself and enjoy the phase. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Please don't forget to tell your friends, to tell their friends, to tell their other friends that your favorite YouTuber is here. I don't know, I think I've got a call or something like that, but thank you so much for watching this video. I love you, my beloveds, and please don't forget to like, share, and comment, and tell your friends to tell their friends. Bye.